Hi, everyone. I'm here with Fabiano Caruana, the winner of the 2025 Champions Showdown, the Kings, taking home nearly $52,000 and this beautiful trophy from a local artist. Fabiano, congratulations on your win. I feel like I spent a lot of time with you in presenting trophies and awards. The more than $50,000 that you earn, is that going to just go on the pile of cash, or are you going to go out and blow it? What's the plan?
No plans to do anything crazy. And I also have another tournament coming up soon, so it's there's not much rest in between. But I'm really happy with how I played here. Of course, happy with the result as well. And I always seem to be in a good mood when I'm playing in St. Louis, and I guess the results have been overall throughout the years pretty good. So I'm happy to add another to the collection.
Well, congratulations again. You guys heard it here first. Fabi's going to go downstairs, and he'll be with the commentators in just a moment. Thanks again for joining us.
Thank you, Tony. Our congratulations, Fabi. Absolutely impressive victory as you won all your matches. It was, again, a very, very generous prize fund. Thank you, St. Louis Chess Club. This was a generous prize fund.
Yes, and you see that Fabiano had the most decisive games in the semi-classical chess because he won $28,000 there.
Right.
Otherwise, in Rapid and Blitz, a lot of players had the same results.
Rapid,
I just
we
had
see
a brilliant idea, guys.
Fabi and Nakamura. Yes.
Champions Showdown.
Yes.
Kings, alongside the Champions Showdown, the commentators.
I'm in.
I don't know. I'm not this cheap. I'm not this cheap. We're going to have to double the price fund to get the commentators.
And we have Eric Rosen, who is right now with the winner, Fabiano Caruana. Eric, over to you.
I am joined yet again by the champion of the Champions Showdown, Fabiano Caruana. Congratulations, Fabi. How are you feeling?
Thanks. Yeah, I feel very good. I think overall it was a nice game. Of course, maybe I didn't convert it super well, but the opening was a great success. This was an idea of my second Grigori to go for this very combative line. I thought maybe it's even worth playing in the American Cup because I'm also going to play Ray again in the next tournament. But I thought, okay, if I get a chance to get my idea on the board, I should take it in any event. And yeah, he was just like he knew the line to some extent, but E3 I think is either a rare or a new move. And after that, he was on his own, and it's just really, really tough to figure this out. I think he played one very natural move, knight BD7, and then already after that, black is under pressure. And to top it off, I had a huge time advantage. So yeah, it was an ideal outcome, and maybe the conversion wasn't perfect, but overall, I felt like if I don't blunder something with the time edge, with him having 10 seconds on his clock for the rest of the game, being a pawn up, that I should normally win this.
Mm-hmm. Was it frustrating at all that Ray was so low on time but kept resisting and resisting and resisting?
No, I know that's normal. I mean, you saw his game yesterday against Hikaru, arguably just as bad a position as he had against me, with the same time situation, and you'd expect that nobody can survive that, and then he somehow found, even it was much more complicated than today because there was a lot more dynamism there. But he was finding resources in a very complicated position. So here, especially because black is more or less stable, I didn't expect any collapse or anything because black has a setup. I'm the one who has to prove it to break through. And also you start to see some ghosts because my king can potentially be weak, he invades with the queen and the rook on the first rank, and then he has his own threats. So, and there's also that element you really don't want to mess it up to the point that you might. We've all been in that position, right? You have a great position, but then it even turns around fully. So I was trying to keep control, and then I was happy when I got the rooks off because at that point I knew that okay, I can never lose without the rooks. For sure that even if I blunder, it's only he trades pawns and we get to a more simplified position. But I also thought that practically speaking, black's task is without the rooks very difficult.
Mm-hmm. So I interviewed Ray yesterday, and he mentioned that you specifically are a very difficult opponent for him. Why do you think that is? Is it your opening preparation? Is it your style? Is it a combination of things?
I don't know. We do have a history. We've played in the U.S. Championship for many years. We've played matches, and I think once the results start to not go your way, it's hard to reverse that trend. It gets in your head a little bit. That might be part of the reason why. Mm-hmm. I've never found him an easy opponent to play against, but the results are usually pretty good. And And yeah, maybe that's part of the reason, like, you have those emotions from the previous games as well. So it's always difficult to play against an opponent who you don't have a good historical record against.
Right, and you mentioned that you're playing him again in just over a week in the American Cup. How much chess preparation are you going to do, and how much celebrating are you going to do after this?
More preparation than celebrating. I think more like physical preparation, or like trying to get ready physically, because it's not. This was a very short event and it's not very tiring, but the next one will be probably quite tiring, especially if you're going the distance or if you're going through multiple matches. And it's also going to come down very often to blitz games, Armageddons, where it's, the tension especially is very tiring. So I do expect, like last time we played, I think it was in 23 in the American Cup, in this format, we had a very tough match. It was two draws in Classical. I didn't get any chances to win. And then in Rapid, I won the first game, and then I was defending a very difficult position in the second game. So I really only scraped by that time. So again, I don't expect an easy match. I do hope that I'll be able to pull through.
Okay, well, congrats again. I'll let you go. Best of luck next week, and we'll send it back to the studio.
Thank you, Eric. Again, neighborhood block party. I am the immediate